Hello. Hiya. After buying some sunflowers, so I'm going to use, well, this is Anya Divine here first. And I've bought a couple of sunflowers, so I'm going to use them as reference for the rest of this painting, at least for describing that one this evening. I've just decided to do a little bit of painting. It's on my list of intentions every day, is to paint something every day. So here I am before eating my tea. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to turn you around now, and hopefully you'll be able to see, yeah, the lovely sunflowers and my painting. And it's this sunflower here that I'm looking at doing something to. It might just be a small adjustment I'll make. Sorry, there went the mic. I've decided to get some turps. I wasn't going to use turps, but because I thought it would be such a quick little ditty that I might need to use any, but I suppose it's better really to have it available in case I need to wash the brush or make the paint runnier. Okay, so this one, and I've set up a sunflower that's, you know, similar enough looking to this one here. I'm going to change what I have on here to work with the sunflower I'm looking at. Okay, look at my palette. Right, so what am I going to do now first? Yeah, I think I'll make with my eyes half closed, I'm noticing that most of the yellow is kind of muted here, and that here there's some brights, but it's also got muted bits and pieces that are extending across the center of the sunflower. So to try and, I'm going to see if I can make a colour that will represent the shadows on the petals of the sunflower. So I'm starting with cadmium red, and then where am I going to go? Cadmium red, maybe a little bit of burnt umber, and I suppose it's the cadmium orange, isn't it? It's going to be used. I'm going to hold it up and see how close I feel. So closing one eye, looking at the colours, you know, just underneath the petals that I'm trying to explain, whose colour I'm trying to get. Maybe just a little bit more of the green into it to stop it being so colourful. Because while it is warm, yeah, that looks to be a good colour now. So we'll see if it's going to work. Let's see. The centre of the sunflower is going to be made smaller, but I think I'll make it smaller through painting the petals over, so I'll probably leave the edge of it pretty much where it is on that side. So the paint that I've mixed up needs to be significantly thicker. I'm going to put a bit of white into it actually to help that thickening up. So what I'm looking to explain is the shadows cast on the petals. But thickly enough that it'll cover over the brown in the centre. Sorry, I'm just half closing. I'm closing one eye to see what it looks like beside the colour I'm aiming for. When I hold up the palette like that, that's what I've been doing. I've made something that reads almost as salmon coloured, and that's not what I'm wanting. So I'm putting some more burnt umber into it to create a colour that I think it needs to read as a bit darker towards the centre, to provide contrast too for the brightness of the petals elsewhere. It really needs to have enough oomph for that. So just getting the kind of feeling of them shooting up on that side, the petals. And I've half closed my eyes again so that I can really decipher where the yellow needs to be. Just getting the shape of the yellow. And how they overlap the center, shapes that they cut into the center there. I mean, it's a funny kind of a dirty, muddy, mustardy brown colour to be inflicting on the sunflower here. However, it feels like it's what's needed in order to provide a foil for the brighter yellow that's to come, and there'd be something sickly about it all being that bright yellow, I think. So it's like as though this is the necessary dullness, something like that, which isn't really dull. What's going on here now? There's something off about that bit. All right. I guess I could use a dark, so the dark blue mixed with the dark brown. What's that colour? You know, I've used up all the brown and I'm not going to go into the box to get it, so I'm using alizarin crimson mixed with the ultramarine blue, and it's made a very black colour, which I think I'm wanting actually, because I want there to be something that's really clearly defined against the crisp yellow petals. And I want to bring back a bit of sureness, to find a way to establish the position of things and the tone of them. Actually becomes quite dark. Even on the petals, it's almost as dark as the center over there. It's more blue than red. There are a few bits and pieces that are significantly darker than other bits in between the petals, so that's what I'm locating here. There may be some bits here too that need to be that dark. It's an unusual thing I'm doing. I'm not familiar with working like this when I paint sunflowers normally, but it's alright. I guess there is no normal, is there? It can be different every time. So I'm aiming now for the brightest on this sunflower. I don't know if it's going to be as bright as the brightest ones on that sunflower down there. This sunflower seems less colourful. In general, less colourful. It does still have brightness to it. I'm going to bring you a bit closer to the picture, because it's getting quite grainy now at night time. The paint is a little bit slippier on top because the paint underneath is wet still. It's making it difficult to plant a clear mark. So I'm having to play with the colour a bit. You know, the colour underneath is mixing in, which is something that some oil painters love that, like. But it's not what I'm after here. What I want is a crisp light. So I'm lifting off the mess that was made there underneath and putting on something cleaner on the dry paper. I can hardly see what I'm doing now. Okay, I'm just going to put in a little bit more dark. Yeah, that's Maisie. Okay, I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna do that, and now I'm gonna show you as close as I can what happened. I'm gonna turn on the light and just see how it looks. There we have it. Okay. Yeah, so that was good. Good to do something. I'm going to set myself the task of doing something every day. And I had a bit of a frack this evening, just a small kind of interaction there that was a bit bothersome to me. And I'm trying to figure it out, and I can't. And sometimes, like a small child, it's good, isn't it, to distract. So, at least, I don't know, as I say that now, maybe this isn't a distraction. Maybe it's actually trying to do something that's more fully mine, you know. I don't know, something that brings me home to myself so I can have a steadiness again. I've got 2 other gerbera to paint in there as well. At some point, we'll see. It's kind of nice actually, this rhythm of a little bit every day. And I've got a tick box in my little diary, nighttime. I have a tick box that I can tick to say I did some drawing or painting today, so that's that I can tick that box. I haven't done my yoga and meditation today, so I need to do that before I can tick that box. But like this, I'll just do a short little, in fact I might just do 5 minutes right now before I have my tea. And then I'll have a look at, see what else I've set up for myself to accomplish today. There were 6 things on my list, and I'm sure they're simple. I've definitely done 2 of them already, and that's the 3rd one. Maybe there's 4. Anyway, that's enough of that. It's okay, isn't it, not to have all the answers all the time, and to even feel a bit like didn't skillfully handle stuff. I guess that's okay too. We're human rather than divine completely. Alright, nice chatting, and I'll see you soon. Bye.